So, you guys want to see what I'm looking at? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. So basically, what we're gonna do is do plateau, and then go to IMPA. And for the purposes of IST, there are ways to get around this, but another simple way of getting around it is to do an extra shrine so that there is a stack of 5 in your inventory. If you don't do that, when you duplicate your orbs through IST, you'll have 4, several stacks of 4, and that soft locks for whatever reason. So we just quickly do Taloneg, and then we're going to summon Fish to make attack up and scrap items, and then make a meal, and then duplicate rubies and attack up food and orbs. Turn in, and then talk to Impa. Towel and egg. Talk to Impa, and then that should work. Yeah, that should work. And then BLSS to Pura to get the camera. I need to kind of think about what I'm going to do for a one-handed weapon. If I get an RNG branch, that would be fine, but also I could just get the torch at the old man hut. That wouldn't be awful. And if I forget that one, then there's one in Kakariko. But anyway, get the camera, and then come back and do your talk to Impa, unlock the memories, go to the fairy fountain, take a picture, get this memory, and then warp out and go on this green line to Ancient Columns, Claymore, Meadow, and then after getting the Great Eagle Bow, BLSS through this gap in the mountains and around this hill, which takes you to this memory. And I did try it, and it works really nicely. And then go to Zelda's Study, Sacred Ground Ruins, whatever this forest is. I've seen Newborn do this. Like, I don't know where he steps up, but there are trees right here in this bottomless swamp. So you can use that to BLSS directly to the Dea Village ruins, then Lake Colomo, Sanadin. Then head up here to Cryo to go to all the Gerudo shit. And then warp back to Taloneg, and you can BLSS directly to Zora's Domain from here. Like, Taloneg is literally at the exact same elevation as the stairs to the throne room, I learned last night. And then you can come here after Ruta and BLSS to town, which the line kind of looks more like this. Like, you end up bouncing off of this rock and then redirecting yourself to Goron City. And then after finishing that and respawning out in front of Goron City, we super launch here and BLSS here, like I just demonstrated. And then that is your memories done. So then you go back to Taloneg and talk to Impa, show Pachenko or Pakongo or whatever his name is the photo of the fairy fountain, and then go to the final memory, and then warp back to Shamo Saw, which this is going to be a thing that I have to try really hard to not forget, is activate Shamo Saw. Otherwise I'll have to go to, I don't know, Rudania and Wind Bomb down, but talk to Bluto to complete that quest, and then get to Forest and Sanctum and finish. There is something that I want to do really quick, actually. This will be useful. I'm generally not really a fan of BLSSing from Goron City, or outside of Goron City into the forest, but if you're able to get a step-up spot from Bluto, it should be easy to get a good amount of speed. But if not, that is fine. It doesn't matter. What's a good visual cue for this? Maybe like the edge of this bridge. If I can get into bullet time. Okay. Not seeing anything that looks great. This could potentially work. But, oh, it looks like you wouldn't clear, like you wouldn't clear the mountain. Okay, you can't do that. That is not a thing. So probably best to do this. Yep. Go in the lava. That was my plan. Super this way. Which this is how I actually originally found this spot. And maybe I'll go more like right here. Alright, let's see what that looks like. It voids. Sedge. That probably puts you in the trial, though, which is fine, but I don't really want that necessarily. Yeah, it's a fine angle. It's just speed dependent, unfortunately. Hi, Kels. This is going the wrong way. My Sunday is just fine. I have been up since about 4 AM and trying not to collapse from exhaustion. Pork champ. Alright, how's that angle? Speed looks good. Oh, that's way better. Look at that. Nice. That's... well, that might actually be fine. No way that it remembers my coordinates there. Apparently it does. Yeah, exactly. It's the safest thing that I know, because if you do my very old backflip wind bomb VR setup, you must get the super. It must be a max speed super, or you're gonna have a very bad time. If you do the BLSS spot, that's kind of over this direction from there, you must get up to max speed quickly, or you will void out. And same deal if you go over there on this side of the mountain and try to get a max speed launch through this path straight to the tree. It's just gonna be, you know, very speed dependent and difficult. So there's not really any... Really? Really? I don't think I've ever seen that. That's interesting. I didn't think getting caught there would put me at the start of that trial. Huh. Oh, trying to find a way out. Yeah. Because you guys don't go to the... Well, you don't do the Trial of Wood. You have to do, you have to, like, circumvent it, so it's harder. Makes sense. Good morning, Abirna. How are you? Is, Chorch already over? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, I figured you were still doing Zoom. Sup, John? Morning. Alright. Any YOLO fans? I may end up doing 2 of these. We'll see. What's up, Catware? Having some Brookfoost. Let's go. Oops. Mode normal. Oh wait, I'm in English. Aren't I supposed to be in German? Yep. Nice catware. I think German is fastest for AMQ, but I don't know why. But that is what I hear. Okay. It sure did think for a while, didn't it? Freund. Okay, normal mode. Great. Let's go. Okay. Do you have tests at home? Nice. My employer gave everybody like a couple of at-home tests, and I have not touched them. And I hope to not ever feel like I need to. We'll see about that, though. Got postal service ones. Yeah, I've heard about those. Well, I'm doing a new AMQ route that I made up for Unrestricted. So I'm motivated enough, at least, to try it out and see what it looks like. Add a little bit more testing to the pool of information. At the moment, only Cobb and Tau have done work on AMQ Unrestricted with the new duping glitch. And they've put together a pretty nice route that achieves different things than what I'm going for. So we'll see what this does exactly. The main difference is when I do IST and what I'm duplicating, but everything else is, you know, essentially achieving the same result. Although I don't know what direction they go around Hyrule Field. I think it's like counterclockwise? I don't know. No, it's the same direction, I think. I think. Even that was probably too much for items, because I'm gonna get a lot of fish when I scan Amiibo. Also, I feel like this route is kind of a cheat. AM cute. No you. Like, using Amiibo is a bit sus, but they're treated the exact same way on the board, so who cares? Right? Shit. Come on. Thanks. I hate when it does that. UTRC, thanks for the follow. Damn it. Are you serious? Thanks for the good luck. Dude, what is going on? Why is this skew so shitty? Okay. Great. A lovely start so far. What's my PB? I've never done this category before. Never done it. So this is first run ever. But I've done a lot of... That was interesting. A lot of all shrines, a lot of Master Sword and Dungeons, MSR. I've done the restricted route of this, or category of AMQ, which requires you to do shrines to turn in for heart pieces. But this is unrestricted. So you can dupe as hearts in any way you need to. And for anyone wondering, we're in German because apparently German is the fastest text and voice acting language for all main quests. I couldn't tell you exactly why, but apparently that's the truth. Okay. That's not good. I would laugh, don't worry. Alright, and I need to remember after this to not win bomb off the tower, because you need to do the old man cutscene after tower to finish this quest for it to be a valid run. If you don't do that, then it is not a valid run. It's kind of the most pedantic of all Breath of the Wild categories, because you need to literally speak to NPCs after doing tasks so that you get the word complete across them, across the screen. Even though you know, do all the other stuff required to do it. You just don't do that final step of talking to somebody. So it's like hundo in that regard. You can do everything up to a quest, but if you don't do the final speak to somebody, then you didn't do it, according to the rule set. Oh, look, look, look! Nice video game. Oi, ha ha. But it is kind of fun to get this cutscene because it's literally just nothing. It's just camera panning around nothing and no dialogue. Because the old man is supposed to be talking to you, but the game is a bit confused. So things aren't loaded in properly. So you get none of the dialogue. Alright, I'm gonna not do the BLSS because it's fussy, and I have the health anyway. So we're gonna do this. Okay. I mean, that works, right? And that ruby is for money. Okay. Okay. It's actually kind of a similar time to watching the opening cutscene in All Shrines. So that's kind of interesting. So you could get like a 17 or something. Maybe a 16, I think. I don't know. What? I've literally never seen the wind do that before. Drop it. Thank you, ADM. Okay. Okay. I did it again. I don't know how. Jason is playing Legend of Zelda Breet. Wonder what that means. It's really annoying. Okay. By the way, I added a new emote. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Didn't jump early enough. Come on. Really? Okay. Wide Charl happy. Nice. Okay. All right. Next we go to the paraglider, where the plateau main quest will be finished. Isolated plateau. Or whatever. I feel like that doesn't pop up. That text box when you're doing a normal plateau route. But with tower activated, you get an extra quest update there, it seems. Okay. Banjo for Roxanne. Alright, what am I doing? Climbing. Nice kills. Alright, so again, the reason why I'm going to Talo Neg is with this IST setup, if you try to turn in duped orbs in a stack of 4, it will not work. Why won't it work? Reasons. Do, 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 do. Thanks for the follow, my funky tambourine. Quality username. She would. We'll have to tell her about it, though. Alright. Low 2 is fine. Honestly. Alright. So, what I need to do now is scan amiibo, and I need 4 new items up with 2 and attack up ingredients. What do we got here? 2 Stamacoa, 2 of these guys, and sorry. There's 2 of those. What do I have? I need 1 more stack of something. Come on. Come on. Scan, please. Thank you. Okay, there's that sorted out. I need another frost or chillfin. I got Voltfin instead. Maybe I'll do 2 apples just to make this simpler. Okay, so that should be fine. Now we do this. That. Huh. That's weird of you, no? So that, and then... Okay. Now this. Okay. I can't read German. Okay. We got there. Okay. Save with the shield equipped, unequip. Okay. Okay. Alright, we had 4 shields, which is good. Save again, unequip, drop, eat, load. And then save and reload. Which should finalize our corruption of rubies and attack at meals.
Hi.
Hold on. Yep. We do. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I needed to dupe my orbs again. Alright, so we'll just split there. Bum, 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 bum. You read menus in German, yeah. This is why I keep you around. That's why I modded you 3 years ago. It's so you could help me read German menus. 3 years from then. And we never looked back. Okay, so because I have stacks of 5, I get this weird refill animation going on. So we need to redeem 6 hearts, we'll have a total of 9. So that's 6. 7. 8. This okay? Okay. That should be 9. Okay. I don't know if this is a thing. Yeah, maybe I don't want to do this, but just wanted to see. Rejected. Maybe that's not a good idea either. I don't know. Alright, so now we have infinite food, which is also attack up food, infinite money, and all of our needed orbs. So now we can talk to Impa, and then go to Hateno to get the camera rune, and satisfy that part of the main quest. Now to Hateno, which I think I'll split, I guess, when, oops. I guess I'll split when, I, warp back here. Oops. I learned this step up spot from ZDI last night. In their restricted AMQ route. Which is pretty nice. It's a little monka steer, but it's fine. It actually is like right at the correct height for the flame. That is not great, but it's fine. Alright, we just need to download and take a picture and show it to her and make sure that she's good with it. Because that is part of the main quest satisfaction or completion. Alright. And after we're done with this and talking to Impinex, then we're gonna like actually get into the speedrun, I feel like. So it's sort of a weird first 35 minutes or 30 minutes where you're doing a lot of weird stuff just to get the run going. Plus, you know, plateau, which is always a delight. And I think she likes it. She does. I didn't open the shrine because I'm stupid. Alright, now we have to BLSS back. PogChamp. Whoops. Mental note for next time. We can go ahead and split, I guess. It's the first run, it happens. Luckily, it's a very convenient BLSS that I just did for the first time. It would be something like that, 40 seconds. I could probably change the split time just to make sure that it's accurate. But for now, that's okay. Okay, I need to go take a picture of the fairy fountain. Oops, my bad. It's definitely less laborious. But not much is going to change the fact that you have to sit through a lot of cutscenes and conversations. So, depends on what your definition of fun is. Now, I wouldn't object to there being fairies around that I could pick up. But I don't necessarily need them. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now... Ooh. Yeah, this category, unless the rules change, is always going to be a lot of conversations, because I don't know that there's any kind of real way to change the fact that that's how this category works. You have to have the dialogue in order to complete the main quest. As far as I know, there's no way around that. Which there may be someday. That's bad. Okay. Need to keep an eye on that for the future. I always miss that. Paying the ferry and taking a pic. Anytime that I've done AMQ, or... I should honestly just delete the split. But I guess it's good for reminding myself that I have to do it. Okay, so now we make our way to the Ancient Columns by Tina Kosa on our way to Meadow. Thank you, Xanadu. Good morning. I think the way, I'm pretty sure, is to get going this direction. around Mount Satori. Pretty sure. Come on. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay. Very good. Browse. Tippy is playing Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Yeah, I didn't think I could get bullet time there. That works. Alright, we need to get the Claymore for Daddy Koga. Okay. Thank you for loading right in the middle of my wind bomb video game. Very cool. Thank you for lag stopping me video game. Very cool. And thank you for sending me into a mountain video game. Very cool. You guys sensing a theme here? I think I am. Alright. I think because I can afford it, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy arrows here. It just needs to express itself, you're right. Thank you, TX. Come on. Load in Thank you. Got you discount store tortillas and they are bad. That sucks. Yeah, I imagine you need to have kind of a tortilla recipe where you live, because... No offense to anybody who lives in Europe that is listening, but I see people post pictures of burritos. Yo, TX? Oh great, we got the fail where you... Awesome. Thanks for the tier 1 for 2 months, TX. You take full offense? But yeah, anyway. The ingredients that are available over there are bullshit. Coming from somebody who has had more authentic ingredients. Just like a lot of veggies. Like it's basically like a wrap. They don't really understand Mexican spices, rice, or beans. They don't have that. That's not how that's done. There we go. Salad wrap with taco meat. Yep. Which, you know, I'm not going to make anyone feel bad to their face about food they enjoy. But burrito, it is not. And I look forward to the day that you visit me in a place that has good Mexican food so I can educate you. Smile. You'd like to be re-educated? I think you know, but I'm happy to take you anywhere. You just want to go out to eat. So true, bestie. Melting pot of foods, but just the one. What do you mean, TX? I just lost my mind for 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, the fortunate thing. It was hard for me to read. I read unfortunate. You dick. Where are you? Asshole. What? Yeah, I got you. Just took me a minute. And it really depends. Like, it depends on what sort of immigration patterns there are in your area. Because, not every part of the US is a haven for Mexican food or like good Italian food. Like I for example have had good Italian food, like really good Italian food, like 3 times in my life, because there just really aren't that many Italians where I live. It's just not really a thing. There's also a lot of African and Middle Eastern foods that just aren't really available here. But that changes over the years. All right. As always, that was shitty because of ESC. Surprise, surprise. ESC bad. But whatever, who cares?
Sei vorsichtig, ist sehr treffsicher.
So I'm trying to like maybe shoot him in the face to knock him down before going into bullet time, and then glide over and send him into phase 2. Wait, what? Okay. Well. Dude, asshole. They got right in the way, like literally the perfect defense. That was amazing. I got a little screwed there. But that's fine. Come on. Alright, now we're gonna go on a memory rush after this. But I need to make sure to get the... Well, I would get the Great Eagle Bow no matter what, but that is what completes the quest for Vomito. Alright, that was messy. Some of it was me, some of it was not so much me. Whatever. I guess I'll split when I get the bow. Okay. Bomb. We'll know that for the future. Okay, now I gotta head this way. Wait, am I... okay. Okay. Pretty speedy. And then we go to Zelda's study. Which I think I remember how to do this. No. Please? Okay. Nice lag. Nice. Bat chest. On your own time, video game. On your own time. On your own time. I believe in you. Yep. This is such a good category. Maybe a super is too much. Maybe if I get just like a good speed turn wind bomb over here and then do a midair, it will be less shitty. Maybe. Link is going to remember some stuff and stuff. Okay, now we must get out of here quickly. Yung. Alright, and then we go to the forest memory, which I am more comfortable doing wind bombs than the BLSS, because you're not really at the right height here. So you have to like scoot along the ground and it's just shitty. Like you have to like zoom around trees and active guardians and not my deal. Not my ideal for movement. In fact, it's factually probably slower anyway, so. So. Back chest. This is bad. This is very bad. Okay, we fixed it. It's back here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Maybe landing on a tree somewhere is better than trying to go for emitter. But you could also just, you know, practice. That's a thing that people do, right? Not really sure how I'm gonna get out of here. Because I didn't chop a tree down, but I'll figure it out. This could work. No, it can't. Where am I going? I'm going south, right? Okay, this is... yeah, I'm being an idiot here. Okay. Okay. We got there eventually. Just time save for later. I think ideally I would be able to super that. Ideally. Just try to pay attention next time to where I am and cut a tree down in the future. Okay. And then to Lake Colomo after this. Which, I think I remember how to do. It's been a while, though. No! Nice. Wasn't sure if that was going to work. I don't know if that is an uncommon success, though. That could be a bit lucky. There it is. Nice. Very good. Okay, so from here, I need to head kind of westish. And I may have kind of messed myself up by not cutting down a tree, but I can do that with the claymore. It's fine. Alright, let's get our bearings. That's not good, but I think we'll just ride it out to the bridge because that's where I'm trying to go anyway. Alright, good enough. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Nice. Back chest. Nice burb shot. Alright, now after this, we just go back to, I love that photobomb. We just go back to cryo, but there may be a better way of doing this eventually. So I guess, getting a timing here of warping and then BLSSing all the way over versus, say, BLSSing to some spot near the entrance to Gerudo that's like Dodongo Bridge, I guess, and then trying to wind bomb to a higher point wherever some ore might be and then entering from there. I don't really know. Either way. Okay. We got our pervert loaded. I'm gonna really need you to load. Okay. Damn it. Alright, we need to go to the memory first. Not to Velia. Which it's over here? Question mark? I believe it's over there. Yes. I'm glad that Koga's coming up because I really have to go to the bathroom. And I have had to basically since I got the camera, but I wasn't thinking. Okay. No. Alright, what's the best way? Yep. God damn it. That was terrifying. No good. Alright. You gotta hesitate there a little bit, because if the NPCs aren't there when you enter the cutscene trigger, then you soft lock. German Reju sounds old. Okay. Alright, let's do these BTBs correctly. Yep. Good start. I think I was just too quick on the drops, so I got a really low angle guy. I almost was very very realistically not really paying attention there to when I needed to freeze him. There we go. That is not the correct spot. I'm sure it will be okay. Smile. Back chest. Dude, how's this shield still not damaged? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, so close to being able to pee. For Roxanne. Where's my mouse? Meister, their yoga, they're stark, they're prat. I don't know how to say that. Definitely can't say that word. Only have 7 normal arrows. Did I not buy normals at Rito? I guess not. I'll buy some at Gerudo after this. Yep, good job. Too early. Excellent gameplay. Well, maybe I can get this. Yes, I did. Alright, buy the normals. Well, do I need to? Maybe I'll skip them for right now. Just see what happens, because there really shouldn't be any reason to run out of arrows here. Just need your shocks. I almost split there because of the jingle. Okay. Thank you, Jane. How's it going today? Alright, let's see if I can get this good slide. I don't really understand what goes into it, and it's been rather confusing. $1080 wrong warp. What's a 1080 wrong warp? I don't really know a ton about Ocarina of Time. Like, I know the basics of the speedrunning, but not a lot of stuff. Where does the wrong warp take you? Oh, that one. I know that one. Nope. I know that one. Good old frame perfect wrong warp at the very end of the run, or your run's dead. Smile. You're in a boost. Hi, Roxanne. Run is fine. I haven't really made any kind of major mistakes, and the routing works. So we having fun. Well, congrats, Strain. That's pretty cool. I'm sure getting that was a very satisfying feeling. You can almost do full runs now. Are you doing NMG? No SRM, gotcha. No. Well, that's cool. I don't really know why I stopped to eat there. That was kind of pointless. I would need to eat at some point later anyway. Whatever. If you can hear me, Roxanne, the only big mistake that I made was I didn't activate Talo Neg as a warp point, which is very important because you go to Kakariko and then you get the camera and then you have to come back to Kakariko. But fortunately, getting back with a BLSS is fine. But a little bit of a silly mistake. TFG smooth. Oh no. I forgot that I would have skew there. Hold on one sec. Babies have no teeth, but their jaws are still strong and hurt your finger. Ah, interesting. Charlie, you hurt my finger. I can now quote at you.
Polizeikontroll.
Nice snapback. Come to jail. One candidate for baby jail.
Jetzt hast du nur noch... Nur noch ein... Du hast die Karte. Sieh sie dir ein. Nabur, das wird sich...
Bye bye.
Toll gemacht, der große aber sei weit.
Wokch. That was like the fastest EFC I've ever done, and I've done some good ones.
Es ist blitzschnell. Verliere nicht aus den Augen.
Brett Olson, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Just gotta finish this fight real quick, so my apologies. Nice. Back chest. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, now we go to Taloneg again and wiggle our way into Zora's domain. Sounds good. Talk to you in a minute. But first I need to do this. That was really stupid. Did it again. I still didn't activate it. I'm an idiot. I'm really a big idiot right now. And the very dumb thing is that I need to go do that now, or I will not be able to come back when I need to for main quests. Alright, so this is probably like a casual minute time loss or some shit. Okay. Oh, so silly. All right, now we can continue. I'm gonna go this way. What? What? Okay. Okay, let's just wind bomb. Whatever. All right. I want to say that that lost about 2 minutes. So have a lot of time saved there if I do a run after this. It's funny. I guess in German they translate the word Lionel instead of just saying Lionel as they do in Italian. Okay. That was stupid. Welcome back, John. You only like Link when he had ladies' clothes on. Yeah, sure. Don't we all, though? I definitely overthought that midair based on some conversations that I had yesterday. I was like, what if? Can I get this for the first time in a while?
Wenn das Eis nicht wäre. Ich schwimme näher ran.
Nope. Not even close.
Du hast es geschafft. Du bist der Beste. Auf geht's, Link. Blödes Eis. Auf geht's. Bis nach oben.
Bam, 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 bam.
Du bist es Beste.
All right. Definitely can be quicker. For the first time today, you entered Zora's domain from the other side. You mean like what I just did? Or something different? Something you wouldn't encounter? Yeah.
Du lebst als ich habe nie die... Möchtest du...
I'm becoming a weaker masher as time goes on, I feel like.
Dann sollte...
Not sure there's anything I can really do about that. Ouch.
Die Karte.
Come on. dude, please. Good job.
Vier Kontroll.
Oh. Shit. I might go buy normal arrows at Zora at the shop because I just realized I don't have enough for later. Yeah, I can imagine, John.
Oh, sieh sie dir Roter viel Glück.
Alright, well I'm definitely making this interesting for myself. And not in a good way.
Noch 3 Kon...
Connor. Puggies. Connor, thank you for the 26 months. How you doing today? Alright. Vibing. We chillin'. No, fuck! I was not paying attention. That was really stupid. A 20-inch pizza. That's intense. I don't... I am such an idiot. Oh my god, man. I bet it was big. Jesus Christ.
Du hast alle der Große, aber bleib...
Well, more time save.
Achte auf seine Lanze.
And before anyone starts thinking, no, it is not your fault. I'm very much capable of being an idiot on my own. It is not your fault. We've talked about it, John.
Jetzt ist nicht mehr viel Platz zum Ausweichen.
We would need to be in the same place. At least we would prefer to. Thanks, buddy. Alright, we need to go talk to the fish, because that is part of this category. I picked up Ooblets. Is that a Switch Online game or something? I haven't heard of it. I think I want to go to the right. And I have to stop at the store because I'm an idiot.
Hi.
All right. All right, well, next time I won't forget arrows. And I won't forget to activate Taloneg, and everything will be fine, right? Copium. Pokemon game with dance battles. Interesting. Fair enough, Goose. Yeah. Yeah. All right. No. Good save. What? Come on. There you go. Yeah, it's called deleting messages. Wait, what just happened? Okay. Although I'd still see him anyway. But weak is the streamer that blames chat for when they make mistakes. Hot take. Own up to your own weaknesses and mistakes, buddy boy. Chilly. You are to blame. If you really were, I would ban you. But you're not. You got some bagels? Nice. You love the Fairmounts.
Yeah. Oh.
And fruit. Sounds good. Okay, I cannot forget to activate Shamo Saw. Also, I should have, you know. Stop. I am not gonna make that. Fuck. Come on. Well, bye-bye shield. I fucked up. And move my splits around before the run, so they are inaccurate now. But I don't think that I can fix that while the timer's running. Also, that was a dumb choice. Now we don't have that bow. But I guess it's fine. I don't really need it anymore. What? Yep, I can't change it. Oh well. It's kind of hard to tell what it is, but you know, I don't care. Ow! You fucking dick.
Beschütze dich.
And memories. And more talking to NPCs. Otherwise, you didn't actually do the quest. Smile. Indeed, Nyx. Stop. Stop, video game. Holy shit. Do I kill Yonobo? Not in a serious speedrun. Yes, Kelsky. It's certainly something, isn't it? I certainly did open up GIMP yesterday, didn't I? Would anyone mind hand counting how many red hearts I have right now? I think I have 12. Okay. You might get caught. Nope. Bless whoever came up with that. Thank you, Thor. It's fine. I've just been an idiot. But it's my first run of this category ever. So it's okay. Yeah. Speaking of being an idiot. What? I see. Kill it! The fuck? John, thank you for gifting us up to Thor, son of Odin. Hope you enjoy the emotes, Thor. Do. Yeah, I've just made a bunch of careless mistakes, like not activating Taloneg. And then just playing poorly in others. Like Ruta. And also not making my splits correct before I started. Smile. No, that's not how we do things here. Dude, are you serious right now? How am I, like, petting these guys with these big metal blocks? It's absurd. Hey, welcome in, beer. And you got the RNG. Hope you enjoy. Yep, I did. I got infinite attack up food and rubies and orbs at the start of the run. So just a different setup than going to Hyrule Castle and doing Ancient Arrows. Mostly just out of curiosity. Nobody knows what's fastest yet. Cobb and Tau have both done one run of AMQ with IST. So it's very in the infant stage. There's going to need to be a lot more testing and route running by different people before we can include anything. But my route is very different than theirs. They go to Hyrule Castle and Korok Forest immediately and do IST there and get I think they get the Master Sword. And then they enter Eldin from Korok Forest later. So it's kind of interesting. Link, get in there. That was a very silly mistake. Dude, are you serious right now? God. Paging brain. You can, Thor, but you will not get the completed quest, which is a requirement of the category. You have to get the word complete across the screen for the main quest in order for it to count. You can't just do whatever glitches you want. Which also means that when you do the Divine Beast, you have to go talk to the Elder of that place after, or your run is not valid. And you also have to complete all the Divine Beasts before talking to Impa a fourth time, or you won't get a Free the Divine Beasts complete. And you must also do all the memories in the correct order. So in other words, it's complicated and pedantic. Which is just lots of fun, right? In the correct order? What did I say? Yes. You have to get the 12 memories and get the final one. Which means if you make the routing mistake of not getting all the final memories before talking to Impa the 4th time, then you'll have to come back again. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. I'm playing so bad. Very true, Bings. Alright, the next run is going to be a lot cleaner. Probably. Or I'll just play worse. That's also an option. Dude. That's kind of fun Gale routing. One in Boris, one Ruta, one here.
Sauber. Siehst du auf dein... Aber bleib weg. Nimm dich von diesem riesigen Schwert in Acht.
What? Alright, you need to do a targeted jump there, or it doesn't work. Nope, just one into Boris. I know what I did.
Pass auf seine Feuerbälle auf. Die sind brandgefährlich.
Dude, please. I just used one into Boris, I promise. We got a new modem router that lets us use new fiber infrastructure in our area, but the Wi-Fi coverage, you keep buffering? That's weird. Why would a fiber affect your Wi-Fi? What's up, Jackie? How are you? Alright, that was a terrible Rudania. A good 35, 40 seconds slower than it should be. Alright. Now we're going to get 2 memories and then go to Kakariko, final memory, Master Sword, come back. Okay. Nope, this way. The modem part of it can use the fiber stuff, which is good, but it's got worse Wi-Fi thing than your previous one. German is the language, Jackie. Oh, you got your router from your ISP. Okay. You don't even know them anymore, John? Makes sense. Alright. I need to go back into my splits after the run and fix the order and also input that time. Yeah. Let's do that. John, thank you for gifting a sub to Jackie. I'm gonna drop, actually, because I didn't realize that I would lose my bow if I did that, so we're just gonna do it like that. Cobb is playing Stardew Valley, which is probably Joy. Hope you enjoy the emotes, Jackie. And John, thanks again. Yeah, Roxanne and I are actually watching Voyager right now. Me for the first time, her for the billionth time. I'm a Star Trek noob. Alright, trying to identify a metal bow in the run would be a good idea. I don't know what that would be though, because this is very slow. Yes, Marcy. How are you? You did. Knight's Bow in Rudania? Is that easily accessible? Which one is it? Cat. It's right next to the map room. Okay. Like, does it come out of the malice that you shoot out, or... Wooden chest right by the lamp, you right? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. She is. She's a moose. Meow. You missed your kitty? Did you have one like this? Her name's Marcy. Alright. So that's Free the Divine Beasts complete. If you don't defeat all four before coming back here, then it didn't happen. Oh, I need to show him the picture. What the hell? Where are you going, asshole? I like that you can complete the memory quest completely, or at least up to this point, and you still show him the picture to ask where this is. Nice video game. Sorry, Burb. Alright, now to try to remember where this memory is, because I don't remember. I think I know where it is. Good first message, Eden. Surely, Bings. I only come for the end because I'm a pace pal, though. Yeah, that wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? Oh, bye, cat.
Link,
She got self-conscious.
Link. Link. Zeit, die wir vor 100 Jahren miteinander verbracht.
Roxanne, can you quote that,
Du
please?
hast nun alle Erinnerungen an jene Tage zurückerlangt. Ich warte auf dich. Hier in Schloss Hyrule warte ich auf den Tag, an dem du die Verheerung Ganon aus unserer Welt verbannen wirst.
Where am I going? Thanks, Roxanne. It's a nice little jingle. A little ditty. Rah ha ha ha! Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, you don't have to apologize. You're doing God's work. Alright, that's not what I intended to go, but it's fine. Where did I practice from? I think it was right here. Oh. I didn't, split. Are you serious? What the fuck? Alright, fine. Oops.
Link,
Oops, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to do the skip cutscene prompt. He walked by a very good donut shop today and resisted the urge to buy donuts because I had just had French toast with custard cream and salted caramel. Yeah, that counts. Alright, with all the mistakes that I made, this is not gonna beat Tau, I don't think. Tau got a 227.14 with their second run or something. These fucking splits are all over the goddamn place, dude. I'm just like not head in the game right now. I have to fix so many splits and or add them. Where am I? Alright, that is not gonna make it. Excellent. Good shit. Proud of myself. Alright, let's try again. This time with feeling. Oh, it's right here. Alright, that works. Thank you, Revali. What? Hello? Game, you good, bro? We were, co-oping. We weren't playing against each other.
Damit das klar ist, ich tue das nicht für dich.
She kind of learned stuff a while ago. Like a year and a half ago. But it's not really a interest or preoccupation for her anymore. And yeah, you don't have to be a speedrunner to do bingo. Anyone can do bingo. I recommended it to plenty of people. And just like start a new game and give you some tasks to do. I don't think there are any bingo tasks necessarily. Well, there might be some now, but I don't think there are any that require knowing glitches or speedrunner things. Jeff got run over. Come here, Jeff. Jeff.
Schieß auf die leuchtenden Stellen.
Thank you for the follow, Jackie. Sorry, I had my Discord covering it. Yeah, so there are some tasks that can be a bit much glitchless, like freeing a divine beast. Even if you like know what you're doing, it can be a little annoying. Alright, well, sub 230 first run. You want to bingo? Roxanne, could you post the bingo sync website? Oh, not suit top 30. Top 30. Close though. Okay. Nice. Thanks for the GGs. We're gonna need to enter in some times here to fix things because I'm an idiot. And thanks for the GGs. I'm gonna go pee really quick, so be back in a few minutes. Or 1 minute.